A new documentary on CBC Gem is shining a light on the MVP of tree planting operations, dogs. The film Block Dogs follows a pack of canine companions at a planting site near Quesnel. Arguably, the biggest star of the film is the legendary Olive. Well, Olive and her human, Matt Deschamps, join me on the line now from a tree planting camp near Williams Lake. Matt, good morning.
Hi, how are you?
I'm great. Do you have Olive with you too?
She's right beside me. She's having a nap right now.
Oh, she's having a nap. Is she tired from tree planting?
Yeah, we've started off with 2 shifts, so we've been here for a week, and the nights have been cold. It's been minus 10 or 12 at night, and she's usually a little hot box, but she's been tucking in under the covers with me.
How does Olive like tree planting?
I say in the documentary, I think she likes it. I really do think she loves being outdoors, but when she is in the house, she starts to like having a couch and a TV.
And for yourself, what's it like having Olive as a companion at the camp?
Yeah, she's my everything. I think everyone has a bond with their dog, and they think it's a very strong bond, but with someone that's saved your life and is with you every day and not just taking for walks, I think our bond is stronger than most.
How did she save your life?
It was a bear attack. Many years ago, I got rushed by a bear, and they bluff charge a lot, and this one wasn't a bluff charge, and it knocked me down and was about to mount me, and she jumped on its face and distracted enough for me to kind of get back on my feet.
And then what happened?
The bear chased her and then ended up grabbing her and started to chew on her, I guess. And I was able to pull my knife and grab the bear and slit its throat. Wow.
And Olive was okay?
She was not okay. She was very hurt. She I had to spend about a month at the vet, and I had to go through multiple surgeries, but they saved her. We airlifted her to the vet, but she's okay now.
After all that, she still joins you at the tree planting camp. Are you ever worried for her well-being, or did you both take something from that experience?
I mean, there's a level of PTSD that we both have. We used to be pretty flippant in our, walking through the bush and just having fun, and we're both on guard now.
And tree planting can be a lonely job. You're out on the cut block oftentimes for entire day. You might not see anybody till you get back to camp. What kind of camaraderie do you have with Olive?
Yeah, so she's with me all day. So she's turns 13 in 6 days. So she, as a young dog, would follow me for tree. So she would be out walking around all day, and she'd hunt voles and moles and mice and everything you could find. Now she is tired, and she's retired, and that's fine. So she spends most of her time just kind of hanging out near the truck or the cache, and just kind of hunts for food.
Yeah. There can be lots of dogs at tree planting camps. My husband is an ex-tree planter, and our last dog was one of those camp dogs. And it was really special sitting around the campfire at night with all the dogs together, lazing around. Can you talk a little bit about what kind of culture you're able to create in a tree planting camp because of your canine companions?
Yeah, so the camp I'm in right now has a large dog population, one of the largest I've seen in 20 years of tree planting. And she's always kind of been the matriarch, so she has this kind of tough attitude, which helped with the bear attack. And she is in a new camp this year, and there's a lot of dogs around, but they all seem to get along, and they really bring everyone together.
What was it like having yourself and Olive star in a documentary?
Well, during the filming, you get a little neurotic it's hard having a camera in your face for the
Yeah.
first couple of days. And then eventually you get used to it. And she is a star in her own right, and she's always been one. If we're out anywhere on a patio having a beer or doing anything, she is very happy to meet everybody. So I think she was fine with it. I had some concerns about having myself out in the world of a tree planter. It's not a life that a lot of people understand.
And now that it's out, have you seen it?
Yes. So we watched it last night in camp. We had a bunch of people kind of do it. And I hadn't really talked about the bear story, so I think that surprised a lot of people. But she's already made so many friends. And the cooks love her. She loves the cooks.
That's an important relationship.
She knows it very well. This is her 13th. Yeah, this will be her 13th year in the bush, and this is all she's ever done. So, yeah, a lot of people come from suburbia or somewhere else, or maybe they're students and they have this dog that's lived in the city, but she's just always lived in the bush.
Okay, so you've seen the documentary. Now everybody else is going to see it. Who do you think it's for? Who do you think will enjoy it?
I think everyone will enjoy it. I mean, it's about dogs, and I think it'll be for people that love dogs or the outdoors, or just everyone in BC knows a tree planter. Like you said, everyone has some connection to someone that's done this, and with all the fires that have been raging, we're replanting a lot of this burned area, and I think it's nice to see a glimpse. It gives you a glimpse into the world of what we go through to kind of repopulate the forests that are missing.
As you said, Olive is 13 years old now. What's next for the two of you?
I don't know. I have to think about her mortality, which is tough.
Yeah.
And so I like to travel a lot in the off season, and I usually spend time abroad. But I think the next couple of years I'm going to try to spend as much time with her as I can.
Well, I hope you have a great season out there, a safe season out there. No bears, just a lot of free food from the cook.
I think both those things will happen, and I really appreciate your time.
Thanks so much. Thanks, Matt.
Okay. Bye now.
Matt Deschamps and his dog Olive, who is sleeping right next to him in the trunk, joining us in the truck, rather, not the trunk, joining us from a tree planting camp near Williams Lake. And you can see how special Olive is for yourself. Block Dogs is now available on CBC Gem. It's the latest episode of Absolutely Canadian, a national 1-hour series showcasing documentaries that tell unique stories from across Canada.